So we got a 2016 Ford Transit. It's a 350 XLT. They have a complaint for a supposedly a wheel bearing noise. I'm gonna drive it and see, see if we hear or feel any wheel bearing complaint. All right, let's take it for a spin. Ready? All right. Jesus, hold on. How do I even work this stuff? All right. So this Ford Transit has 56,000 miles on it. We're gonna drive it and see, see if we hear anything regarding wheel bearings.
Something, it's coming up on the horizon. Oh, let me clear my head and get rid of the distractions. Oh, I was down.
All right, so there's a slight noise. Can't tell if it's wheel bearing yet. I need a smoother road. Right there, little guy. Stay right there.
When I saw you in the clouds, out of phase, filled with doubt, I was drifting in and out, levitate, fade away. I had left full time and space, but you just caught my eye. Hey, nah, 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 nah. Please won't you come over? Let me get to know ya. Hey, nah, 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 nah.
You gonna stay? Then that's a good idea if you stay right there, buddy. It's wheel bearing. All right, so it's Oh. All right, so it's we've confirmed that it is a wheel bearing. Just from the noise, it mainly sounds like it's coming from the sound is coming from the driver's side. We're gonna take the opportunity to pick up some parts at our local parts store. I have the bearings already. I looked it up on our data. It's telling me it's just shy of 2 hours, so hopefully it should be pretty simple. Never did one before, but by the way it looks like it's carbon bearing assembly, so it should be pretty simple.
Delve into emotion, leave us in this moment. Yeah.
So, looks like it's bolted in. Pretty simple. We're just gonna go ahead and take it apart. And again, I've never done one, but we're gonna attempt to knock it out and shot on it. All right, so I've never done one before, right? And it's our first time doing one on a Ford Transit. Apparently, there's 5 bolts that holds the, I want to say the rotor to this hub, to this actual hub. And on the other side of it, you have another five bolts that holds the hub bearing itself to the actual knuckle. All right, so pretty simple. We're gonna remove the caliper and caliper bracket, remove these 5 bolts, tap into the back, remove the other 5 bolts, and that should come off. So the caliper bracket bolts are 21 millimeter. I went ahead and broke them loose. Been working out. So you guys didn't see that part, but I got them loose. So that's why we can use my little friend here. Oh, wrong way.
Let your mind be free. Stop holding back 'cause you can fight it. Oh, I don't know your name, but something in me has.
I'm gonna go ahead and remove the ABS speed sensor. You don't want to damage it, just in case. It's actually forward. I mean, it's actually behind the wheel bearing. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove it. That way it doesn't get damaged. The bolts, the outside bolts are 13 millimeters, and it looks like the insides are I think they're a torque or something. I'm gonna go ahead and break the inside bolts loose first, because I believe once I break these bolts loose, the rotor's gonna be moving. So I'm gonna go ahead and break the inside bolts loose. You need a T50 to go ahead and break those loose. There's 5 of them.
Hey, nah, 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 nah. Please won't you come over? Let me get to know ya. Hey, nah, 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 nah. Delve into emotion. Leave us in this moment.
Okay. Ready? It's coming, Pop. Alright. So basically, the knuckle, the rotor is attached to the hub. So we gotta unbolt it. But the actual hub itself, it sits on this knuckle, so it's kind of like tight coming out. So prior to installing the new hub bearing, it's recommended that you clean the mating surface so that way it fits nice and easy and it's not distorted. All right, so we're gonna clean the inside of the wire wheel. We're gonna clean the inside of the I almost beat him up just then. So, son, I got this, son. Just relax. This is when everybody calm down. Beautiful. So, that's it. That was our handy dandy torque wrench. She starts beeping, and when she goes into red, that means stop at 46 foot-pounds of torque. And the outside bolts for the rotor, it's 22 foot-pounds, and you go 90 degrees, so it's torque to yield. So it's 22 foot-pounds, and then we're gonna do torque to yield. Alright, so I've got the driver's side done. The process is exactly the same on the passenger side. Yeah, so it's pretty simple. First time doing it. It's not that complicated. It's recommended that you replace the bolts that bolts the hub bearing itself to the knuckle. Alright, so they're torqued down to 46 foot-pounds, and then the outside bolts, they torque down to 22 foot-pounds, and you have to yield 90 degrees on those, so they're torque to yield, okay? And that's pretty much it. If you like what you're seeing today, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.